So Pine Glen 3 through 5, send me a DM. Please and thanks. Okay, it's all you, Miss Amanda. Miss Amanda?
Thank you, Miss Audrey. All righty. Just a reminder that we will not be having AVI this coming Monday. So it'll be a short week. It'll be Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, not on Monday. If you're like me, you forget. And so we're going to remind each other every day until then. Okay. All right. We've been talking about our brain. We've been about too much dopamine. This is week 2 of talking about too much dopamine. And we're going to get into what our project is today. So exciting. All right, materials and supplies, the same things that we've talked about the last few weeks, guys, your journals, your markers, cardstock, anything that will help you put your project together that we talk about today. All right. We are going to turn our social emotional learning over to Miss Pam today.
Hello. And I kind of sound like a spooky skeleton or maybe a Frankenstein or something like that. That's why you didn't hear me much yesterday. I had no voice, but at least I kind of sound, you can hear some of the words that come out. Anyway, let's talk about some social emotional learning with brain growth. We learned that dopamine is the chemical messenger that works in the brain when you're being rewarded with something. So when something is making you happy, what happens if you have too much dopamine released into your brains? And how do you think technology might affect that dopamine release? How do you think that technology might affect how much of that good feeling chemical goes into your brain? So you can comment in the messages or raise your hand, and I'll let maybe Miss Amanda, I don't know who had their hand up first or if that matters so much.
I think we've got Spates.
Yep.
Nick Lawson is up first.
Hi, my name's Connor Gardner, and whenever I think our brain gets overwhelmed and stressed when there's too much dopamine going in.
Ooh, nice! You've learned a lot.
My name is Mike, and I think when you have too much dopamine, that you can get either you can get annoyed of it having too much, or you can keep doing that thing that's addictive.
Yeah, addictive. I like that word. Nice. Awesome. I love your participation. Y'all always have your hands up. That's great. Thank you. Anyone else?
No, ma'am. Thank you, though.
Okay, let's maybe Miss Melisha Garrett's room.
I think you can get, if you have too much dopamine, you can feel hypergenic.
Nice, good answer.
If you have too much dopamine, you can be overstimulated.
Oh, yeah, that was a big word that we heard yesterday. Yeah. Too much coming at you, huh? Thank you. Nice job. Anyone else there?
I think that's all.
Okay. You want to put yourself up? You did. Nice job. All right, Miss Nix's classroom. Come on off mute for me. There you go.
I'm Braylee, and I think if you have too much dopamine in your brain, you can get a headache and
and definitely. Nice answer. That totally happens to me.
Amen.
My name's Zaria, and I think if you have too much dopamine, you can get tired of it eventually.
Oh, for sure. It does make you a little bit sleepy, less focused. Great answer.
I'm Henley, and I think if you have too much dopamine, then you might get sick kind of what you had, like sick of what you were wanting.
Oh, then it's not a reward anymore, is it?
It's
Nice
kind
answer.
of,
Good job. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you
Yeah.
off.
I feel like if you have like too much dopamine, it could like make you lightheaded and tired and stuff like that.
Oh, for sure.
My name is Jordan, and I think every time, if you get too much dopamine, your brain will start hurting. You'll get tired of it.
Ooh, good answer. Nice. Way to go. I love all that participation there. Anyone else? Okay, maybe, what do you think? Pine Glen?
Go ahead.
Go.
Come on, Blake.
My name is Jacoby again.
Tell your answer. Stand up. How do you release dopamine?
Playing games and video games. My name is sleeping.
And if you have too much, how does that make you feel? He said it makes him dizzy if he's overloaded.
Nice answer. Thank you for letting us know. Any more, my friends there? All right.
Also, Pine Glen, I sent you a message. If you could answer it, that would be fire. Thanks.
All right. Blackman's class at Nickel Lawson. What you got for me, kiddo?
If you have too much dopamine, your brain can like think slower and not like think as much as you usually do.
Nice. I like that. We haven't had that answer. Thinking slower, definitely.
My name is Julia, and I think if you have too much dopamine, you will feel drowsy.
Ooh, drowsy for sure.
When you're nearly, it could probably distract you.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Clever.
My name is Hannah, and it could probably affect how you sleep.
Oh, nice. We haven't heard that one yet. Good job.
My name's Olivia, and if you have too much dopamine, or if you're on like a device too much, it could cause you a migraine, or you could like that could affect your mental health.
Nice. Good example. I love it. See if we have any more hands. Is that it there? Looks like we got everybody.
We have a
I
bunch of
can
people in
tell.
the chat too. So I'm going to shout
Oh,
out
yeah.
people in the chat before we go on. Alex City Radney said, if you have too much dopamine in your brains, we could have problems with thinking. Yeah, we learned that your focus goes down when there's too much dopamine. ACED Library, if you get too much dopamine, your brain can overstimulate. Yes, so true. I definitely noticed that happening to me, like probably way more than it should. Alex City Radney, if you have too much dopamine, you could have a migraine. Screens could give you that dopamine. Yeah, it can cause headaches, and that is not a fun thing to experience. ACED Library, if you get too much dopamine, you get a habit and get too excited. Yeah, I think that dopamine is so addictive. So you're right that that habit can form without us even recognizing it. And then all of a sudden it's like I feel like I notice myself if I'm on social media too much or whatever. I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't been on Instagram in 10 minutes. Like, I wonder what's happening. And so, yeah, we get into that bad habit, and it helps us or it hurts our ability to focus and all the things that we've talked about. So, yes. All right, Miss Amanda, back to you.
Right. Thank you, Miss Pam and Miss Audrey. Great job, guys. Great jobs. Remember, if you can think of anything else, just put it in the chat and we will give it a shout out later in the day. All right, let's look at our STEM project for this week. This is quite interesting. So we are going to design a wearable dopamine timer prototype. Oh, that sounds very fancy. So it's a high-tech timer and it's to help you balance out your screen time, your tech time, your movement time, and your rest time. So remember, we've been making notes in our journals to keep up with how much time we spend on our screens, and we can use this prototype to help us with that. All right, look at these. We got a couple of or a few pictures here. Looks kind of like a watch on their wrist. So think about that, because it is wearable. So maybe you would want to design something that you would be able to wear on your wrist. Of course, we always want you to have fun and be super creative with this. So let's talk a little more detail here. Start by drawing your design, thinking about how it's going to work. You're going to include features that will release some of the other brain chemicals to help provide that healthy balance that we talked about yesterday. So we've got 3 other chemicals here. We've got the oxytocin, which is the love chemical, serotonin, the calming chemical, and endorphins, which is the painkiller chemical. So what's it going to look like? How are you going to make it look cool? And how do you make it fun? So draw out your designs and then see if you can build a cardboard or a craft prototype. Maybe it's something that you just hold, and that you will release these other chemicals by holding it. Or maybe it's something that you actually might wear on your wrist. So we're going to look at some examples here. Wearable dopamine timer. This one right here in the middle is pretty cool. I could see maybe using some construction paper, and I don't know, maybe some of the fuzzy round things. I'm sure they have a technical name. I'm not sure what that technical name is, but you know what I'm talking about. And that could be like your buttons on it. All right, let's look at some more examples. All right. Let's see. When there's too much dopamine being released, so you're going to choose 1 or 2 of these buttons on your watch to release some of the other chemicals, and it helps to balance your brain. So how's your watch design transform when pushing each button? Does it change when you push a certain button? Does it look different? Maybe you could have like some foldable flippables that come up or down whenever you push some of these buttons. All right, keep in mind the oxytocin is your love chemical, the serotonin is the calming chemical, endorphins is your painkiller chemical. All right, ask yourself, what is it that you're trying to design here? Do some research, use your imagination, plan it out, draw it out, and just be very creative, and always, always have fun with this. All right, guys.
So, Miss Amanda, can it go anywhere? Like, could you wear it on your head? Could you wear it as a necklace? Maybe it's a belt.
I love it. Yes, I believe so. I think those are great ideas. It doesn't have to just be your wrist. Oh, I like that. Yeah. You got me thinking there, Miss Pam. So all of those are great ideas. Wonderful ideas. If you have any questions, put it in the chat and we will try to answer those. Of course, the presentation, you can always refer back to it to look at these examples. And I am going to, Miss Audrey, would you like to revisit our Quizlet from yesterday? Get a little more practice on our vocabulary. Nichols Lawson, Nix, I see you have your hand raised. Hello, go ahead. Just unmute.
I'm going to do the Quizlet.
Oh, you want to do the Quizlet? Okay. We got somebody up there waiting and ready, Miss Audrey.
I know that.
Alright, just put it on mute so she gets on. Okay, Olivia? Hi.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Did you want to go back to the Quizlet from yesterday?
Yes, let's do it. Okay, let me share my screen. Right. We do one side at a time, right? On middle school. Nichols Lawson, you're gonna do it. Are you ready? I'm ready for you.
Okay.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. When the brain gets too much excitement at once.
Overstimulation.
Giving the brain a break so dopamine levels can return to normal.
Rest.
Reset. The sudden
Reset.
urge to do something without thinking first.
Impulse.
The ability to pause, think, and make a smart choice instead of acting right away.
Self-control.
A cycle where the brain forms automatic behaviors.
Compulsion. Nope, that's habit.
When you feel like you have to do something even when you don't want to.
Compulsion.
Yes.
Very good.
Okay, well done.
Just like cleaning under the couch.
Very well done.
Very good. If we have one more side, I think we have time to play it one more time. Anybody else wants to jump up there?
Let me get out. Let me get out. Okay. Okay. I need to reset. We definitely have time to play again.
I don't see any hands up. Who's gonna play? Who's
There we
brave?
go. Spates, Nichols Lawson.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Okay.
let's see.
I'm back.
Okay.
CRIS. CRIS.
Oh, are we not doing that?
Oh, sorry. There you are. I thought you went away, Spates, Nichols Lawson. Yeah, go ahead. Spates, Nichols Lawson.
Okay.
Okay, who's talking to me?
Me.
What's your name?
Nehemiah.
Okay, Nehemiah. We're in this together. Are you ready?
Yes,
Do you
ma'am.
want me to read the definitions? How do you want this to work?
Read the definitions.
Okay, and then you're gonna say the answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. When the brain gets too much excitement at once.
Overstimulation.
A cycle where the brain forms automatic behavior.
Habit loop.
Giving the brain a break so dopamine levels can return to normal.
Reset.
When you feel like you have to do something even when you don't want to.
Self-control. Impulse.
One more.
Compulsion.
Yes. The sudden urge to do something without thinking first.
Impulse.
Impulse. The ability to pause, think, and make smart choice right away instead of acting right away. Self-control. Nice. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. Great job, Nehemiah.
Thank you.
High five.
Way to go. All right. Does
anybody else want to play? Was there one more hand up or no?
I think, yeah, RES.
Okay. Hi.
Hey, what's your name?
Maddie.
Maddie. Okay, Maddie. Are we ready to do this thing? Do you want the same strategy as Nehemiah? I'll read the definition. You can say the word.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. A cycle where the brain forms automatic behavior.
Oh my gosh, you habit loop.
When the brain gets too much excitement at once.
Overstimulation.
When you feel it like you have to do something even when you don't want to.
Compulsion.
The sudden urge to do something without thinking first.
Impulse.
Giving the brain a break so dopamine levels can return to normal.
Reset.
The ability to pause, think, and make a smart choice instead of acting right away.
Self-control.
Yes! Okay, 32 seconds. Let's go. High five, Maddie. Boom.
Oh.
Yeah, high five. High five. Boom. I felt it. Thanks. Okay, anybody else want? Oh, we have more people. Okay, sorry. Let me get back up. Whew, I'm sweating. This is stressful for me. Okay. Who's going next?
I think Bama Kids is up.
Hey, Bama. Who am I talking to?
Hey.
Who am I talking
Kevin,
to?
of course.
What's your name?
Kevin.
Kavion. All right, nice to
ma'am.
meet you. All right, do you want the same strategy as the other two people, or do you want something
Yes,
else?
ma'am.
Okay, here we go.
Science
Are you
strategy.
ready? 3, 2,
Yeah.
1. Let's do it. The sudden urge to do something without thinking first.
Overstimulation.
You want to try again? The sudden urge to do something without thinking first. We can move to a different one too. Impulse, yes. Great job. Giving the brain a break so dopamine levels can return to normal.
What I do? Second. Reset.
Reset. Great job. When the brain gets too much excitement at once.
Overstimulation.
Great job. A cycle where the brain forms automatic behavior.
Habit loop.
Yes. When you feel like you have to do something even when you don't want to.
Compulsion.
The ability to pause, think, and make a smart choice instead of acting right away.
Self-control.
Yes, sir. Okay. Still great work. Great job. Thanks, Kavion.
Nice job, guys. Nice job. Okay, I think we are going to turn it over to DJ Thomas. And how about, since you guys enjoyed, we may have time tomorrow for some more Quizlets. So you with your hands up, we'll get to you tomorrow. We're going to turn it to DJ Thomas, and I think we might roll out of here playing Freeze like we did yesterday. You guys enjoyed that so much, so we'll do some freeze.